So here are the 4 zodiac seasons. These are the 4 zodiac signs that we're going to be looking at in this particular lesson. So we're looking at the sign of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is from November 22nd to December 21st. Sagittarius is a fire sign. They are adventurous, they are optimistic and independent. Next is Capricorn, and Capricorn is born between December 22nd and January 19th. They are an earth sign. They are ambitious, disciplined, and practical. Next is the sign of Aquarius, and Aquarius is from January 20th to February 18th. It is an air sign. It's unconventional, innovative, and humanitarian. And lastly, we'll be looking at Pisces. Pisces is from February 19th to March 20th. It's a water sign, and it's compassionate, imaginative, and artistic. So let's start with Sagittarius, the adventurous archer. They are known as the archer, and their key traits are independent, optimistic, adventurous, and philosophical. Their strengths are enthusiasm, humor, generosity, intellectual curiosity. And their challenges are impulsiveness, restlessness, and a tendency to overcommit. You know, the funny thing about Sagittarius is I always feel like they're some of the most intelligent signs of the zodiac. And I don't know if they always get credit for it. And it's because sometimes they get to be a little loud and boastful when it comes to like facts, right? Because they also do like to be right. But it's because they are intellectual. They rule over the 9th house in astrology, which is the house of intellectualism, the house of higher learning, higher intelligence, and education, and travel, and all of those things that represent a higher learning and a higher mind. But also they're very philosophical, and sometimes they're into things like religion and politics and different things like that. There is this impulsiveness and restlessness, and this is because in astrology, Sagittarius rules the thighs and the hips. The thighs and the hips, those are the areas of that role walking and movement. And so I do believe that this is why Sagittarius are restless. They are naturally the centaur, also, not just the archer, but they're also known as the centaur. The centaur is half horse and half man. And so most Sagittariuses really need to move those hips and thighs, okay? So let's move on to the next. And if you're a Sagittarius, please let me know in the comments if you're a Sagittarius. I would love to know if you feel that any of this resonates with you, and if these seem like your traits. So next is the sign of Capricorn, the ambitious goat. And you know, when I look at that photo right there of Capricorn, what amazes me, one, they're on the pinnacle, they're at the top of the mountain, right? And the sun's shining behind them, or the moon, or whatever, but that they're alone. And that, as I'm a double Capricorn, and when I saw that right away, it kind of touched me, because I feel like, oh my gosh, we're always alone. Capricorns are often alone. And a lot of it is because most people can't scale that mountain peak with them. They don't have the footing. They can't do it. So a lot of times, by the time you get to the mountaintop, when you get to the peak of the hill, you're all by yourself. And this is so common with Capricorn. See, Capricorns are so ambitious. They really are. They're disciplined, and they are highly disciplined because that's one of their key words is discipline. They're focused on achieving goals. That's their whole purpose for being here in this lifetime, is achieving their goals. They are ambitious. They have ambition. They're driven by ambition and a deep desire for success. Also, there's this sense of responsibility. Capricorns take responsibilities seriously, and they work hard. They work hard. You know, for most Capricorns, it's that they usually start out in such a hard place. Like it was tough for them to get started. And so as they get older and wiser, they really are very disciplined and driven, because they don't want to go through whatever the pain was that put them on that road to the ambition in the first place. They don't want to go back there. They only want to go up. And that's Capricorn. So if you're a Capricorn and this resonates with you, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Next, we're going to discuss the sign of Sagittarius. Aquarius. Aquarius, the unconventional visionary. So Aquarius, you're known for innovation. You're always seeking new ways of thinking and doing things. And in fact, Aquarius is known as the inventor of the Zodiac. They're also known as the maverick and the inventor. So if you're an Aquarius, you're more likely to invent something that will enhance or change or improve the world than other people. That's amazing. Also, Aquarius are humanitarian. They're deeply concerned about social justice and equity, and nothing bothers an Aquarius more than seeing injustice. They are other-oriented. They're people-oriented. And they want to, form groups and clubs and associations to help fight the things that they find abhorrent in this world. So a lot of times you'll find Aquarius in humanitarian ventures, because they really just can't sit by and be quiet while they watch things, unfairness and things like that. It really bothers them. Lastly, it's rebellion. Whenever I think about Aquarius, I think about rebellions. Aquarius is the sign of revolutions and revolts and rebellions. They don't like being put in a box. They don't like being labeled, and they do not like being conventional or like other people. They will purposely go out of their way to not be like other people and not fit in and not be in that box with everybody else. Everyone else might jump into that pan of fire, but they won't. They'll be sitting off on the sideline looking at them like fools. That's Aquarius. So if you're an Aquarius, let me know if this resonates with you at all. Let me know in the comments if you are an Aquarius, and if you feel like you're innovative, humanitarian, or rebellious, or if you feel that you're a bit of all three. And finally, we've got our final sign here, the fourth sign that we're doing. It's Pisces, the imaginative dreamer. Pisces are known as the dreamers of the Zodiac. They have imagination, they have compassion and creativity. As far as their compassion, that's their number one trait, is compassion. And it's because they're highly empathetic and compassionate people. The Pisces does not like sitting by watching other people suffer. It just bothers them on a deep level, probably deeper than it bothers other people, but it's because they're empathetic. They can feel other people's pain. They can sense other people's pain, and they have compassion for those who are experiencing the pain. That's Pisces. They're emotional. They feel things. Number two, the imagination. Well, Pisces has this rich inner world, and this vivid imagination, most of it is because Pisces, they are the dreamers. Literally, they are the dreamers. They rule the 12th house, which rules sleep. So Pisces is often, they get a lot of their creativity and their thoughts and plans and everything when they're asleep, or when they're daydreaming, or when they're imagining things, and they're dreaming it was true. It's not necessarily true, but their imagination sometimes kind of spurs things on to be true. So Pisces, you have such a powerful ability to imagine things and to manifest things that I always tell Pisces to be careful for what they wish for, because you might be wishing subconsciously for the very thing you think you don't want. So be careful about what you're thinking about, what you're saying with your mouth, because words have power. and what your imagination, what you're dreaming of. And lastly, it's number 3 is creativity, because you are able to express yourself through art and creativity. There are so many Pisces who are singers and actors and dancers and performers, and they create art and all these different things like pottery and all this stuff. Like, this is Pisces. They are so creative. So if you are a Pisces, it's important that you express your creativity. How are you expressing your creativity, or how are you getting it out? I mean, do you play the piano, the guitar? Do you sing? What do you do? How are you expressing that creativity? I would love to know that. So if you're a Pisces, let me know in the comments that you are a Pisces, and let me know how you are expressing your creativity and imagination. Like, how are you doing it, Pisces? Are you a singer? Are you a dancer? How does it manifest in reality for you, Pisces? So let's talk about some key takeaways and resources for further exploration. So this course was just a basic little course here, just to provide some basic introduction to astrology, specifically the signs of Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, and to delve deeper and explore online resources, books, and other for you to delve deeper, it's important for you to explore online resources, books, and consider a more advanced course. AstrologyALookInside.com and the YouTube channel Astrology A Look Inside offer further resources for you to continue your celestial journey. So thank you so much for sticking in there to the end with me and going through this course with Astrology 101 here. And this was just a brief little mini introduction to the signs of Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. This has been Capricorntigress, Adrienne of AstrologyALookInside.com. Much love, much light, and many blessings to you.